everyone, I'm Little Zany Janie and welcome to my channel. Today I'm actually going to mount my GoPro Hero Session onto my motorcycle helmet. So I have my kitty helmet here. I have already taken this towel and some alcohol and wiped off the entire front part where I intend to mount the GoPro because it removes the residue and it helps the adhesive sticker stick better. So what I have here set out in front of me is my GoPro camera, the casing that it came with, and then this one is actually a camera that's completely self-waterproof and it doesn't need a casing or anything, it just has one so it can connect. I have 3 of the screws that will be screwed into the adapter to create the correct look that I need. Okay, so I have my adhesive pad that I'm going to stick the adapter onto, and then I'm going to stick it onto the front of my helmet, and then once that's firmly in place, I will attach the J-hook. As you can see, the J-hook adapter, just by sliding it in like so, and then that will sit directly in front of my helmet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. What I'm taking from this adhesive pad is that the yellow side will actually stick to the back of the adapter, and then the 3M side will stick to the helmet itself. So we're just going to stick it on there really good. And I probably shouldn't have taken the 3M side off first. It's okay. Definitely going to get that on there good. And with the clean helmet, I'm going to go ahead and stick it directly in front. I've chosen the chin mount just because I've watched quite a few videos of people applying GoPros and the different looks of whether you put it on top, on the side, or directly in front. The view that you get directly in front is my preferred view, just because you get a view of the handlebars and the bike itself, as well as the scenery and everything else. It is in front of my view, like from the helmet a little bit, but that doesn't bother me. So just stick it on there firmly and ensure that it's tightly on there. So it doesn't sit directly flush. As you can see, there's a little bit of space at the bottom here, but from the videos that I've seen, that's okay because this 3M adhesive is very sticky and it will keep in place. But when I test it out, I will let you know. So now that that's in place and the adhesive is sticking, I'm going to go ahead and take the 2 small adapters that I have. They look like this. And then I'm going to attach them. So they just create a better application for my GoPro. And I'm going to take the longer screw because I have 2 short ones, and a long one. The long one I don't want sticking directly out in front of my helmet. I'd rather it stick out to the side. And so, just so you can see me applying it, I'm going to go ahead and screw it in. And what I really liked about the multi adapters for this is that it gives you a better opportunity to angle which way you have the GoPro itself. And so it's not, to get that angling, I put the silver tip towards the helmet itself rather than having the screw on that side, just because then I have this really big screw that I can't remove and it doesn't give me as much opportunity to save the position. And so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to go ahead and put the GoPro in the casing, and mine actually comes in from the back easier, and then it just slides right in, and then I lock it in place and I have the button on top so I can just click it and it'll start recording. I chose a waterproof camera just because I didn't want to deal with any housing or anything like that. But then you just go ahead and screw that 3rd screw in, and then now the GoPro is completely mounted to the front of my helmet, and as you can see, it is in front of my visor a little bit, but that doesn't bother me because I can move it forward and backwards, and rather it just being directly on this first mount and pointing downward just towards the bike itself gives not as good of a view as I was wanting. And so now my GoPro is mounted and I have the ability to move it to the side. So if I wanted more of a side view, I can actually take the GoPro camera and just flip it from inside the container itself, or I can go left or right. But I think that I'm just going to stick with the direct view and go from there. So this is how I mounted my GoPro Hero Session onto my kitty helmet.